everybody, it's Angela again here today. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got something a little bit different, just a little bit. I was asked by Norella from Calico Collage to do a guest design team project for her using her One Fine Day Folio pages. So what I've done here is I've done my interpretation of an idea that you could use those pages, which is something that she's done in the last week or two on her Etsy webpage. So if you want to go and pop over there and have a look at those, please do so. I'll have the link in my description box below. So this is what I've done. This is the folio that I've made. It's got this lovely seafoam seam binding that I have attached to the side over here with an eyelet, as you can see. So I've just used that to wrap around that way and tie a bow. So what I've done here as well, I have sandwiched in between the layers some of the tracing paper, which I have distress inked and torn. So that's what that is over there, and it gives it a nice extra bit of texture. I've then taken 2 pages. Both of these come within that kit, and as I said, I have then sandwiched the tracing paper in between it and stitched completely around all of that. So that's the front of the folio. So if we open that up, oops, that's just moved a bit. You can see what I have done here. This is totally my take on it. You can do whatever you want, and I'm sure that there are many ways to use these pages and these embellishments which come in the kit. It is a 4-page kit, so you get lots of ephemera, little embellishments, a page. You get the journal cover to cut out, you get pockets and all the bits and pieces that I have in here. So let's just go through that really quickly. So the first thing I did, which is in the middle here, is I made a little booklet. I've just taken one of the little elements and I have cut that out and put that onto a little peg, just to keep the journal closed. So I did that. So if I just put that to the side, this is the cover. I've laid up some muslin there with one of the labels which I have stitched around, so you can see that there. And then I have just double printed that page with the other lining page that comes in the kit, and then just put in some tea stained pages and stamped a little bit on there. You could stencil and do whatever you wanted to the various pages. I've just used a 3 pantlet stitch to stitch that into the folio itself, so that is then in the middle. So that's what that looks like there. On this side, what I've done is I took this another one of these lining pages, the same page, and I've used my one page pocket fold to make a little pocket myself. I'll put the link for how I do that I have a tutorial on how to do that, so I'll show you how to do that. And then I've just used the elements in the kit to layer up with a little bit of cheesecloth, some of the banners that are in there. There are stamps in there. I've made a little cluster there with some lace, doily pieces, cheesecloth, and a vintage button which I've stitched on. And that's what I have done over there. And there's some more pink lace peeking out. And I've stitched that all the way around just to give it a nice finish. So if you have a look, we can see some of the goodies that I have put into here, which are quite a few because you get lots of pieces in this kit. So we've got a tag, which is in there. We have some birds, which she includes. There's some lovely details here. We've got a little washi tape thing that you could stick somewhere in your actual booklet. Some fussy cut flowers. All of these elements are part of the kit itself, so I have just put those in here. That's another birdie and some flowers, so that peeks out over here as well. All right, so I have just taken 2 of those elements and stitch those onto the front there as well. So that's what that looks like. So you can stick all your bits and pieces that you want to use and decorate your little journey journal, or you know, as you wish. So that's what I've got over there. And then on the other side, the pocket comes as part of the kit. I've taken the butterfly and cut it out to show as 3D and put a little pearl on there with some cheesecloth. And then I have really just taken the rest of the embellishments, put some in here. So I've made a double pocket. This was meant to be a type of a library card thing, but I have put it on the front here and put a tag in the back, which I'll show you what I've done with that. So again, just some of the beautiful bits and bobs that come within the kit in the front there, and 2 more of those little pieces there. And then I've just got these tickets, which I have put in like that. So you can see I printed on the back of these so that they weren't white, so that goes in there. Then what I've got at the back here, it came with some of these corners, tuck spots. I put them onto a tag, which is meant to be the card that goes in there. So I stuck them onto there like a tag, and I've put in these 3 elements, which are part of the ephemera kit, in there as well. Just made that into a tag with some an eyelet and some seam binding there. And then I've done the same on the back with the rest of the elements. So you do get a lot of elements in there with labels, all of which could be used in your journal or to write on. So both sides of the tag are printed. Oops, I think I've backed them on. I've lined up the paper there, so those go in there. So that's a tag that then goes into the back of the pocket as well. So that's my contribution on how I use the folio kit. And I'm sure you could give this a go yourself and come up with even nicer ideas. I just wanted to do something based on my interpretation. So please give this a go. This is a lovely addition or gift for somebody, for Happy Mail, or something you might want to send with, you know, for anybody really who you want to just give a little token to. This is didn't take me very long at all, and I'm sure that anybody would welcome something like this if they received it from yourselves. So please have a go at that. As I said, it's Calico Collages One Fine Day Folio pages, and I will definitely leave the links for my tutorial for the 1-page pocket, so you know how to do that, and the link for Norella's kit in my description box below. So thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate that. I hope that's given you a little bit more inspiration today, because we could all do with some ideas to keep us busy in these times. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you all very soon. Bye bye.